Imagine you're cooking dinner, the pot is bubbling, and suddenly the stove stops working. What do? Panic? Call for help? Or do you adapt and find another way to finish cooking? Well, believe it or not, this is exactly what the contingency approach in management teaches. There isn't one best way to manage. You adapt based on situation. Turn out, life doesn't always go as planned, but that's where creativity kicks in. And guess what? The same principle applies to running businesses. Welcome back to our channel Biz Learners, where we break down complex business concepts into simple, actionable insights. Today, we are diving into one of the most important management concepts, the contingency approach to management, or situational approach, as I like to call it, the art of thinking on your feet. Stay tuned. So what exactly is contingency approach? Picture this. You are the CEO of a tech startup and your team is bustling with excitement over a new app launch. But then a global pandemic hit, forcing everyone to work remotely. Suddenly all those plans you made for in-person collaboration are useless. That's exactly why the contingency approach was born in 1960s. Scholars like Fred Fiedler, John Woodward, and others realized something groundbreaking. And what was that? There is no one-size-fits-all way to manage an organization. Think about it. Would you use the same strategy to run a tech startup as you would to manage a 100-year-old manufacturing company? Probably not, because in modern times, a startup might thrive with a flat, collaborative structure, while a manufacturing corporation might need a more hierarchical approach. The key is to analyze the situation and choose the best strategy. Sounds simple? Right. But let's break it down further. Let me tell you a story. Meet Technova, a small startup developing AI tools. Their team is young, creative, and thrives on flexibility. When the pandemic hit, they quickly shifted to remote work, using tools like Slack and Zooms to stay connected. Their flat structure allowed them to adapt almost overnight. Now meet Retail Giant, a massive chain with thousands of employees. When the pandemic struck, they couldn't just flip a switch. They had to rethink supply chains, implement safety protocols, and manage a distributed workforce. The hierarchical structure, which once seems to be rigid, actually helped them execute large-scale changes efficiently. Both the companies succeeded, but they used completely different strategies based on their unique situations and challenges. That's the contingency approach in action. At the heart of the contingency approach is the if-then rule. Let me explain you with the help of real-life examples. We are going to take two variables, situational variables and managerial variables. If your company, for example, is in a highly competitive market, that is the situational variable, then you might need to focus on innovation and speed. Now here, innovation and speed is the managerial variable because it is under the control of management. In the second example, we are having the teams which are inexperienced and they need guidance. So this is the situational variables. Then the managers might adopt a more hands-on leadership style. That is the managerial variables or managerial decisions. So it's all about matching the situations with the right strategy. Let's see how these principles apply to businesses. First of all, managers do situational analysis. Before making any decision, managers grasp the environment, market trends, and internal capabilities. Essentially, it is all about conducting SWOT analysis. What is SWOT analysis? It is about identifying the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. For example, if ChatGPT suddenly becomes more popular than Google search, companies might rethink their marketing strategies to focus on conversational AI. Second, adaptability. So managers adjust to the evolving conditions to ensure the organization meets its goals. Think of Netflix. They started as a DVD rental service, but quickly quickly shifted to streaming when technology changed. That's adaptability in action. Third, interdependence of variables. There are a lots of things that influence how a company operates. Well, for starters, the leadership style of managers, the overall company culture, and even the external factors. They all play a big role. If you are leading a creative agency, you will probably want a relaxed, easygoing, and unhurried atmosphere. But if you are managing a hospital, structure and accuracy matter most. Fourth, flexible decision making. Remember the if and then approach? It's like saying if the market shifts towards sustainability, then we will invest in eco-friendly products. Simple, right? And finally, here's the recipe. Analyze the situation, match variables, make decisions, implement them, and problem solved. Let's look at how businesses apply this approach in real life. First is leadership style. A startup CEO might use a participative style to foster creativity, while a crisis might require an authoritative leader to make quick decisions. Take Elon Musk. He is known for his hands-on leadership style, especially during SpaceX launches. But during quieter times, he delegates more freely. Second is organizational design. A tech company might have a flat structure for responsiveness, while a manufacturing firm might need a hierarchical system for efficiency. Like Amazon needs layers of management to keep things running smoothly. Third is human resource management. Google offers perks like free meals and lab boards to attract top talent. On the flip side, Walmart focuses on training programs tailored to its workforce demographics. Fourth is marketing strategy. A business-to-business company might focus on LinkedIn and white papers, while a business-to-customer brand might focus heavily on Instagram and YouTube Shorts or Reels to engage with its audience and drive visibility. And finally, change management. When Lego almost went bankrupt in early 2000s, they didn't stick to their old ways. They embraced digital gaming and theme parks. What you have learned from this? Adapt or risk extinction. Like any approach, the contingency model has its ups and downs. Let's weigh them. First of all, it offers flexibilities, allowing organizations to adapt to changes as they happen. It helps in improving decision making because it's based on real-time analysis of the situation. And finally, leadership becomes more effective since it is tailored to fit specific circumstances. So, while it is a powerful tool, but it's not without its challenges. Number one is implementing the model can be pretty complex. It demands constant monitoring and analyzing, which can be resource intensive. And finally, there are no universal guidelines. Every situation is unique. So what works in one scenario might not work in another. So what's the big takeaway? The contingency approach teaches us that there is no single best way to manage. Whether you are running a startup, leading a team, or even cooking dinner when the stove breaks, the key is to adapt, analyze, and act. It's not about following a rule book. It's about writing your own as you go. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more business insights. And tell me in the comments, what's a situation where you had to adapt and think on your feet? Let's share some stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.